right, let's bring back in our guest still with us, child attorney, former prosecutor Randolph Rice. And Randolph, Robert Alessi said that, you could go to AI and you couldn't find a better expert than Dr. Russell. And I say this, I think you go to AI, you couldn't find a better attorney to make this argument. I think he's doing a fantastic job.
I think they're both doing a great job. Look, there's no love lost between the state and the defense in this case. But I tell you what, this also makes me want to go back to court tomorrow morning and argue something, just because they are so passionate about how they're arguing today, and they're fighting. They're fighting for their cause, right? The state is fighting for the position they believe. They want to keep this expert out because they know how damaging she's going to be to their case. And the defense is fighting for their client, which is just so inspiring to watch two lawyers go at it in the courtroom. And I bet they're going to shake hands afterwards, but it's great to see them battle it out.
It really is, and they're doing it professionally. May be a little aggressive, but so what? They're both professional, deferring to the court. What a brilliant way to start, as former judge, I can say, to start your closing argument by saying, and judge, you yourself, the first go-round, said this was a medical doctor, an experienced ER doctor with a special specialty and a knowledge in the field. If the judge said that the first time around, don't you, why would she possibly find it any different this time, Randolph?
Well, I think that the one thing the state's pointing to is that there's this change of opinion, but Dr. Russell really explained that away, in that she was doing her due diligence by going back and looking at the evidence like any good doctor or any good expert would do. They would go back and maybe question themselves. And even after questioning herself, she is still resound in the fact that this is a dog attack, and that's ultimately the opinion that the defense wants to present. It is also very important here to remember that we're arguing a Daubert hearing. We're arguing, should she be an expert admitted on these attacks? The state is trying to argue facts that the trier of fact should be making decisions about. And I think the defense is doing a good job of saying, Judge, these are questions for the jury, not questions for this Daubert hearing.
Yeah.
Man, if I got about 30 seconds, anything you've seen today, if you were representing the defense in this case, making you rethink putting Dr. Russell on the stand?
No, I think you stick with her. I think she's a great witness. She's great on the stand. She's even-keeled. She's not rattled. She's putting great evidence out there. And, I think that at the end of the day, the judge is going to admit her as an expert in dog bites and dog attacks, and that's really going to help Karen Reed's case.
I think so, too. I think that's what's going to happen. But I also have to say, now she's really well prepared, Michael, because she knows how to make it through an aggressive cross-examination.
Yeah, and I think she held up well. I certainly think points were scored by the state, but I thought she held up well.
I think so, too. Randolph Rice, of course, thank you so much for all your great expertise and joining us this hour.
All right, folks, stick around. Coming up, more from the defense's closing argument in this major Daubert hearing in the Karen Reed case. So keep it here on Court TV, your front row seat to justice.